What's up guys, I'm Will with thewillgrant.com, and in this video I'm going to give you the top 3 most effective things that I've personally used to help relieve and fix my knee pain. Unfortunately, I've struggled with knee pain and knee injuries for a huge part of my life. I've torn my ACL, PCL, MCL, both my meniscuses twice when I was in high school, and then just recently, the past few years, I actually exploded my whole entire knee and broke my femur. I've had just multiple knee injuries, multiple knee surgeries, too many knee surgeries. I've seen way too many doctors. It wasn't but just a year and a half to 2 years ago where I was borderline handicapped, where I couldn't even walk around my own block without excruciating pain in my knee. And over the past year to year and a half, I've completely devoted all of my time and energy to find out what and how I'm going to fix and relieve my knee pain. And in this video, I'm going to give you the top 3 most effective things that have made the biggest impact in relieving and fixing that knee pain. Make sure you stick around to the end of this video because I'm going to be doing a free giveaway of my favorite joint supplement that I actually take on a daily basis. So the number 1 thing that has made the biggest impact in helping me fix and relieve my knee pain is actually strengthening my hamstrings and strengthening my glutes. And this is one thing that I've learned from just seeing numerous top physical therapists and actually buying knee fixing programs online. And I've noticed the biggest difference in this as I strengthen my glutes and my hamstrings, it actually just takes off so much pressure from my knee because my body is just working in balance. When your body is working in balance, it doesn't put all that unneeded pressure on the knee, and it just gives that knee that extra support through every movement that you do. So much of the pain that we actually experience in our bodies comes from some sort of postural imbalance, which basically means that we have some muscles that are just too tight and that are pulling on muscles that are too weak and not able to pull back. For example, especially in our knees, a lot of times our quads and our hip flexors are too tight and it's just pulling on that knee when our glutes and hamstrings aren't able to pull back to bring in that balance and that extra support. So as we actually strengthen our hamstrings and glutes, it's gonna help just rebalance our bodies. That's gonna get us living and moving with just so much less pain. So the second and maybe the most effective thing that I've done to help relieve and fix my knee pain is actually every single day to sit into that squat sit while breathing in deep for about 60 seconds. What this does is it actually rebalances and reharmonizes our whole entire lower body. The squat sit is actually a human being resting position that helps fix and correct all of our postural imbalances that we get from our modern day lifestyle. So when we're into that squat sit, just breathing in deep, we're actually stretching all the muscles that are too tight and strengthening all the muscles that are too weak. Also, as we sit into that deep squat sit while breathing in deep, it not only rebalances and reharmonizes our body, but it actually brings so much fresh, nourishing blood and oxygen into those joints and ligaments that help heal and regenerate. Unfortunately, we don't usually get enough blood and oxygen into those joints with our modern day lifestyle. So when we're sitting deep into that squat and breathing in deep, that's when all that fresh blood and oxygen get poured into that joint and ligament that's really gonna help us heal and regenerate. So the third most impactful thing that I've used to help relieve and fix my knee pain may sound a little funny, but is actually to connect and strengthen your feet. Much like our glutes and our hamstrings, when we are able to strengthen our feet and connect with our feet, that takes so much unneeded pressure off of our knee with every and all the movements that we do throughout our day. First things first is you have to connect with your feet. So many of us, with having our feet in these tight shoes, actually lose the connection with our feet, and we can't even spread our toes or be able to squeeze our feet like squeezing a fist. So first start there. Learn how to spread your toes out and then be able to squeeze it in. If you can't do it just with thinking, start by actually putting your fingers between your toes and just spend a few minutes a day breathing in deep and connecting to be able to separate those toes. When we're able to separate our toes and to gain that connection with our feet, again, that's gonna pour in that fresh blood and oxygen that's gonna help us heal and regenerate our whole entire body. Our feet may be one of the most important things. That is our base, and we're on our feet all day. So the stronger our feet will be, the better our whole body is gonna function. So connect with your feet, spread your toes, and strengthen the bottom of your foot like you would strengthen your core. A few things that you can do to help connect and strengthen your feet is one, put your fingers between your toes and manually separate that, and that's gonna pour in that fresh blood and oxygen. Another thing is almost every single balancing exercise. Literally balancing on one foot, you'll feel that foot starting to burn after about 30 seconds to a minute, and that is your feet strengthening. That's gonna correlate and pour into every other activity that you do throughout your day. Another awesome one is actually toe curls. By just putting a normal towel on the ground and using your feet to separate those toes and squeeze it in until you can bring that towel all the way under your feet. All right guys, I promise you, if you are struggling with knee pain and if you pick up those 3 things and start doing them almost on a daily basis, your knee pain will begin to feel better and better every single week. So stay on it, stay consistent, and if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. Although the supplements aren't just going to magically heal your joints, it does help to give that extra nutrition into that joint to help renew that cartilage and keep the mobility and that joint working properly. Alright guys, now my favorite part of the video is where I get to give you guys a free supplement from NutraBio Supplements. All you gotta do is leave a comment below of the big goal that you wanna accomplish this year or even your lifetime. I'm gonna be reviewing, reading, and responding to each one of these comments, and I'm gonna pick the best comment and I'm gonna send them a free bottle of the Extreme Joint Care from NutraBio Supplements. If you're not interested in joining the contest but just want to check out the Extreme Joint Care Supplement, I will leave the link in the description below. If this video helped in any way, please make sure to give it a big old thumbs up and think about subscribing. If you have any friends or family that also struggle with knee pain, make sure to give this video a share with them, because the better and stronger we all are, the better and stronger this world is. Almost forgot, if you haven't seen my website, check that out at www.thewillgrant.com.